Namaste, my people. Let's jumpstart your day in a fantastic way. So let's gather ourselves in and really arrive here and be present. So find your center and slow your breath. So take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And with a big sigh, allow yourself to settle and feel yourself relax and soften and just arrive. So let's take inventory of how you're showing up now. So observe your breath, observe your thoughts, scan through your body, noticing what sensations you feel. Notice which parts might feel good, and notice which parts might need a little TLC as we move through practice today. And then tune in with your emotions. However you're showing up today, you are welcome exactly as you are, perfectly imperfect. Now, I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. Maybe it's to feel more of something or to feel less of something. Maybe it's to feel more energized, more active, more ready for the day, or maybe it's to feel less tired, less tense. Whatever your ideal outcome is, hold that in your mind and in your heart. Let's take a nice deep breath in together, energizing that intention, and let's exhale, releasing to a spirit of receptivity, being open to whatever the universe has in store for us today. Let's float our eyes open and begin our moving meditations. Take a moment to shake off the night, shake off the week, shake off whatever you got to shake off. And let's inhale the left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, send the chin down to chest. Inhale the right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, send the chin down to chest. Continue with these half circles. See what you can loosen up in your neck and shoulders that might have gotten a little tight, a little tense as you've slept last night. And then when you feel ready, you can draw your shoulders forward, gently, lovingly, kindly, circling them forward, waking them up, and then switching directions. Gentle circles, feeling nice and good. Good. And let's make our way to tabletop. Tuck our toes under, grip the mat with our toes so you feel a stretch in the bottoms of your feet and toes. And you can start to gently rock your hips back and forth, back and forth. So as you send your hips back, you might feel a nice stretch in the bottoms of your feet and toes. Now, if you like, you can add your fingers to that too. So you can tuck your fingers pointing to your knees and just maybe gently bend your knee, bend your elbow and straighten, rocking one, peeling back one palm and then the other. And then you can add both at the same time, bending into your elbows as you bend your knees. See what that feels like. Good, then roll your wrists, give them a shake. Good, and let's step back into the right ball of the foot, gently rocking forward and back, maybe circling your ankles, see what that feels like. And then settle into stillness, press the weight into the heel, feel the stretch in the calf, gently bend into that right knee, feel the stretch move down to your Achilles, and then straighten it out. Maybe do that again, bending, feel the stretch move to the Achilles and straighten it out. Maybe lifting your hips up and back, maybe shifting them from side to side, maybe bending and straightening. Yoga is a time to tend to you, to find what feels good to you. So ask your body what it wants, what it needs, and give it that. Good. You're welcome to make any modifications that feel good to you. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So step back into the left ball of the foot, kind of rocking your shoulders and your hips forward and back, maybe rolling your ankles one direction then the other. And settling into stillness, keeping your weight nice and low, maybe bending into that left knee. Feel the stretch move to the Achilles, and then maybe straightening it out. Back to the calf, and then maybe do that again. And straighten it. Maybe lift your hips up and back. See what that feels like. Maybe shifting your hips from side to side. See what that feels like in your hips and your side body. Maybe bending and straightening that left leg. Maybe lifting that right leg high. Again, finding what feels good to you in your body. And then making your way back down to tabletop. Let's step that right foot forward on the outside of your hands. You've got blocks available to bring the floor closer to you but gently, lovingly, kindly bend into that right knee, shifting your hips forward, finding your version of lizard, and then maybe shifting your hips back as you exhale to half splits. So inhale, shifting your hips forward to lizard. Exhale, sending them back. So you can use the block or release it, but inhale, shifting forward. And exhale, sending it back. Good. Maybe shifting your hips around a little bit. See if we can loosen up in the back of that right leg and in your hip and your glute. When you're ready, press your weight into your palms, draw your knees underneath your hips. Reset with some big hip circles, one direction and then the other, and then we'll switch sides. So stepping that left foot forward on the outside of your hands, gently bending into that left knee. Again, you've got the block available if you like. And exhale, sending your hips back, peeling back your toes. Good. Inhale, shifting hips forward. Exhale, sending them back as far as feels good to you in your body. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, shifting forward. And exhale, sending back. You can shift your hips around a little bit, explore, find what feels good in your body, what you can release, or we can let go of, and then make your way back to tabletop. Good. Reset with some big hip circles. So press your shoulders in front of your wrists, take your hips to the right and back, up and to the left, and then switch directions so that you feel nice and balanced. When you are ready, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Let's pedal out our calves, so bend one knee, then the other. Press one heel towards the earth and then the other. Just waking up the backs of our legs a little more. Take your gaze to your hands and start to tiptoe your feet forward until your feet reach your hands. Once they get there, heel toe your feet to about the width of the mat. Toes pointed out, heels pointed in. You can take opposite hand to opposite elbow and gently sway from side to side like a rag doll. Release your head and neck, nod your head yes, shake your head no, maybe yes and no at the same time. And then interlace your fingers behind your neck. Allow the weight of your arms to pull down on your head, stretching out your spine. You can continue to sway from side to side if that feels good to you. Let's even stretch out your spine a little bit more. Then interlace your fingers behind your back, maybe straightening out your elbows. Maybe reaching your hands up to the sky or towards the mat behind you, swaying from side to side. See what that feels like. Good. Then release your hands to the earth. Take a nice big breath in here. And as you exhale, bend your knees, sink your hips to this froggy shape. Shift into one ball of the foot and then the other, opening up the bottoms of your feet, your ankles, your calves. Settle into stillness when you're ready. Press your palms together. Maybe press the insides of your knees out with your elbows. If you'd like to take a little bit of the work out of it, you can slide a block underneath your hips. So you're just opening up your hips, releasing your inner thighs, breathing into them. Let's take a nice deep breath in and exhale, big sigh. Big breath in and exhale, let it go. One more of those, big breath in. Release and let it go. Hands go to the earth. Inhale, lift your hips high. Heel toe your feet out a little bit more. So take a big step back to where your feet are wide on your mat. Good. Plant your palms on the earth. Press your left hand into the earth as you inhale. Your right arm goes high. Good. So find a spinal twist here. Can you reach that right arm back a little bit more? Could you take your gaze towards the sky? Roll that right wrist one direction, then the other. Good, big breath in. Exhale, send it back down. Switch sides. So left arm goes high, gaze goes high to follow. Roll that wrist one direction, then the other. Reach back as far as you can, give the sky a hug. And exhale, send it back down. Now from here, start to shift your hips from side to side without bending your knees and see what that feels like. And then start to bend your knees. Little bitty baby bends at first and start to deepen the bend. A little bit more with each bend. Maybe bring your hips a little bit closer to the earth. And then the next time you bend into your right knee, pause there. Peel back your left toes if you like. You can always slide a block underneath your hips if you'd like to take a little bit of the weight of the work out of it. Up to you. But take a nice big breath here in. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward a little bit more. See if you can allow your head to bow and soften your body. Soften your inner thighs, breathe into them. See what that feels like. And then walk your hands back up and switch sides. So bending into your left knee, peel back those right toes. Soften your inner thighs. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward, releasing your head and neck. relaxing, coming back in. Good. And then walking your hands back up. Good. Slide your other foot back in and make your way to your hips. Draw your soles of your feet together, gently bouncing your knees in a little bit of a butterfly, just relaxing your body. Take a nice deep breath in here. And exhale, round your spine. As you inhale, draw your heart space forward. Extend your gaze, lift your gaze, and exhale, rounding and releasing. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift your head and your heart. And exhale, rounding and releasing. Really good. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. Take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, walk your hands forward, nice and slowly, until you start to feel a stretch. Once you start to feel a stretch, pause there. Inhale, lift your head and your heart. And exhale, rounding and releasing forward, relaxing the back of your legs, relaxing your back muscles. Just allowing gravity to take over. As you inhale, lift your head and your heart space, flatten out your spine. And as you exhale, round and release, relaxing over your head, relaxing your head over your legs, and just relaxing. Don't force anything. Just allow yourself to collapse as much as feels good in your body. It doesn't matter how far down you go. Just relax your body. Inhale, lift your head and your heart space. Exhale, round and release. Good. And gently, slowly rolling up, nice and slowly. Shake your legs out. Good. Now let's make our way down to our backs. Draw your knees into your chest. Gentle squeeze in a rock. Good. Rest your right heel on the earth. Cross your left ankle over your right. You can gently press that left knee down and out, away from your core. Or if you want more of a hip opener, you can interlace your fingers behind that right thigh or in front of that right shin, gently drawing that right knee a little closer to your chest. Option is straighten out that right leg if you like. You can catch your ankle. So you can keep your hips and your shoulders on the earth, maybe swaying from side to side, giving your nervous system a bonus massage. Good. Good. When you're ready, you can release that right heel down to the earth. Take a nice big inhale here without uncrossing your legs. And as you exhale, drop your left knee to the left side. Notice what that feels like in your lower back with the gentle mini spinal twist. Inhale, coming back to the center. And as you exhale, take that left knee to the right side. You can reach down with your right hand and gently invite that left knee a little closer to the earth, finding a spinal twist. See if you can sink that left shoulder a little closer to the earth. You can move your neck with your breath. As you inhale, gaze over your right shoulder. As you exhale, gaze over your left. Inhale to the right. Exhale to the left. Slowing your breath. Inhale to the right. And exhale to the left. Good. Drawing everything back to the center. Draw your knees into your chest. Gentle squeeze in a rock. And then we can switch sides. So rest your left heel on the earth, cross that right ankle over the left, gently pressing that right knee down and out away from your core, opening your hips. Or you can interlace your fingers behind that left knee or in front of that left shin, gently inviting that left knee a little closer to your chest. You always have the option of straightening out that left leg. Make sure you're flexing both feet to protect your knees. You can gently sway from side to side, giving your nervous system a bonus massage if you like, but see if you can keep your hips and your shoulders on the earth at the same time. Good. Breathing into whatever sensation you feel, inhaling softness to wherever you feel the stretch and exhaling out the tension. Good. Go ahead and release that left heel down to the earth. And without uncrossing your legs, take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, drop your right knee to the right side. Feel what a little mini knee spinal twist feels like. Inhale back to the center and exhale, drop that right heel to the left side. You can invite that right knee a little closer to the earth with that left hand. Sink that right shoulder towards the earth a little bit more. You can move your neck with your breath. Inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Inhaling to the left and exhaling to the right. So that one more time. Inhale to the left and exhale to the right. Really good. Draw your knees back to center, gentle squeeze in a rock. Roll your wrists and ankles. Give everything a shake if that feels good to you. And then settle in for final resting pose. You can choose however you would like to Shavasana. If you'd like to traditionally keep your legs out nice and long, you can allow your feet to rest about the width of the mat, toes out, heels in, palms out at about a 45-degree angle away from your body. I like to bend my knees, allow my knees to rest together so my lower back is flush to the earth. But find what feels good to you in your body as you settle in for a little Shavasana. For some people, this is the most challenging pose, to have a little stillness. But I invite you to take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And take a nice big sigh. Let it go. See if you can slow your breath a little more. As you breathe in, fill your belly first, and then fill your chest and your throat. Get as much air in as you can. Expand your belly. And exhale, release the air all the way out of your chest and throat, and then squeezing it all the way out of your belly. Feel your body unwinding. And then fill your belly, fill your chest, fill your throat. Big breath in. And exhale, release. All the way out. Good. Take a moment to reconnect with your intention for today's practice. And then release it and let it go. And take a moment to guide your mind to what you are most grateful for this morning. What is something that you are most grateful for in your life? Maybe it's some really exciting news, or maybe it's an opportunity today, or maybe it's your partner or your parent or your pet, or maybe it's the air that you breathe or the sunshine that is giving life to everything as it's creeping up over the horizon. Whatever it is that you are most grateful for, I invite you to give your attention to that. And as you breathe in, send gratitude to whatever it is that you are most grateful for. And as you exhale, send gratitude to that or to whatever source has given that to you. So take a moment to really breathe in, feeling the gratitude, and exhale, sending the gratitude to whatever source it belongs to. Take a moment to really take in that gratitude, that joyful feeling, and exhale, send it out to where it belongs. And then just allow yourself to be. Let your body breathe itself. And notice what stillness feels like in your body. And what stillness feels like in your mind. Really good. When you're ready, invite a little movement into your body by wiggling your fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles, maybe rocking your head from side to side, maybe reaching your arms and legs out nice and long. Take a full body stretch, big reach, and then draw your knees into your chest. As you exhale, give yourself a hug, send yourself some love and gratitude for showing up for you today, for making things happen. You can make your way up to a nice comfy seat in your own time and in your own way, but wishing you light, joy, and peace on your journey this fantastic day. Namaste.